Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick video for a simple but important tip. I've been noticing on our dynamic Cold War campaign server that people are really starting to get invested. With that said, sometimes the mission is so on the forefront of people's mind that they lose sight of the immediate threat. If this is your first time here, this channel focuses on multiplayer sim gameplay, so if you're into that, please subscribe. So the situation here is that I am patrolling the northern edge of the sector, looking for enemy strike fighters, when I get a call from Overlord that a 4-ship is coming, and I'm flying on my own. I'll let this play out and jump in to make my point.
Admin 11, Overlord, Bra, 242, 14, 200, hot, for ship VIGGEN. Admin 11, Threat, Bra, 239, 12, 200, hot, for ship VIGGEN.
So I turn in toward the Bra call, and then you can see I started zooming in to see if I can get pick up ID.
Admin 11, merged, 225, 200, VIGGEN. Admin 11, merged, 224, 200, 2-ship VIGGEN. Admin 11, merged, 211, 200, VIGGEN.
So here's where I get eyes. I knew they were close, so I turned on my afterburner, and I need to start knocking some of these guys down quickly. This guy did not turn nearly as tight as I did, and using the acceleration and climber of the MiG-19, I'm whipping it around to go after the second one that I see. And you'll notice that after I shot that first one, I immediately look behind me because I'm fighting multiple and keeping my eyes out of the cockpit. Now I drop my flaps here in order to get the AOA and nose authority to make this shot. Again, as soon as I shoot, look behind me, third one's there. And I like to pre-roll, I call it pre-roll, but I like to roll in order to be able to yank back as soon as I see a shot. The shot never comes, and he actually crashes into the ground right here. So we're going to transition to TAC view soon, but what happened to the fourth guy? Overlord Admin 11 Bogey Dope VIGGEN. And we will see soon.
Admin 11, Overlord, Bra, 077, 12, 900, drag east, VIGGEN.
Okay, so let's look at the TAC view to see what happened. So it is a 4-ship, 3 of them are on top of each other. And let me just preface by saying this, that I didn't want to have the player names in here because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to shame anyone or anything like that. This is just more of a tip. If I could hide it, or if I knew how to hide it, I would. But anyway, so I am lucky because I went right at them, and I'm sure I confused them a little bit. And these guys do start to break, and I kept eyes on one, the only one that I saw, and I do go after him. And you can see that I'm pulling way more AOA, about 26, 27 degrees, while they're pulling 20-ish, low 20s. And I'm able to score the first kill, which was a pretty good broadside. And right about this time is when I look back. I don't even see this guy off under my nose. I see this guy. And again, I'm going to start cranking. And what's interesting here is that I'm pulling just slightly higher AOA than him, and climbing, and have more speed than him. So this is a very good position to be in. And I'm also lucky that this fourth guy, who I never saw up until this, or at this point, just kept blowing past. So I think he was staying on mission, and based on their names, I'm pretty sure they were all on comms with each other. And I mentioned in an earlier part of the video, I dropped my flaps in order to make this shot, and it was a clean kill. And again, I was able to look behind me and saw the other guy coming up, and I'm much faster than him, and I'm going to start cranking. This is when it's easy with TAC view just to see how clear things are, but I thought he already had nose on me, so I was expecting a shot. So I start cranking it in, and we see that I don't know what happened to him here, but he either disconnected or crashed. Maybe he clipped a tree or a building. And all of this, now we get to the point of the video, all of this happened because I don't think these guys ever jettisoned their weapons. And I think what was going on is that they were going to our industrial target, which is way over here where these parachutists are. This guy stayed on mission, and the other 3 guys essentially stayed on mission. And because they never jettisoned their weapons, they really couldn't pull the AOA, and they really couldn't do much. They were all just kind of sitting ducks. The point of this video is that, yes, the mission's important, and I love it that people are going after the factories and doing the strategic play, but you have to live in order to get there. And if you don't jettison your weapons, you may never be able to win the immediate fight in order to win the war, if you will. And, you know, thinking about this in a flight with people on comms, you know, who's jettisoning the weapons? Do you all have to do it? Probably not. Whoever's in the best position can probably do it, and then you can tackle it, tackle the threat, and then move on. So whatever happened to this guy, so I actually did end up finding him, and I ended up killing him. So it was nice because you know, as a single MiG-19, took out a 4-ship and saved our factories, and I think that front line I might have actually pushed, which is neat. So I hope you guys found this interesting. Again, the lesson here is don't lose sight of immediate threats, because if you do, then you won't be able to complete the mission, and the mission can sometimes distract you for what you need to immediately do. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing, and have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.